Hello guys, Manfred Games here, back with another another 90s rock review, and that was me doing some riffs off the album. I do know, actually, I know nearly had to play all the chords, every song of this album, a fair few of the riffs, but I don't remember it off by heart, so I need a tab. But we're talking about Radiohead's masterpiece, OK Computer. I actually recently made a list of my top 20 favourite albums, and this got the 4th spot in it. This is one of my favourite albums. I can't believe I've never reviewed it, to be honest. It's only become recently, though, one of my favourites after about 5 or 6 listens. I was just walking down my paper round one day. I felt in the mood for a couple of songs, and I listened. On first listen, I liked Paranoid Android, Karma Place, No Surprises, Lucky, and Exit. I'm not even sure I liked Exit Music. Fifth Happy. It's got 5 songs, 4. And I was like, it's okay, it's a solid 8, you know, it's pretty decent. And then the second time, I was like, I really like Exit Music now, I like Let Down a lot. And then recently I was on my paper round, the last 3 or 4 songs are superb. Electioneering, Climbing Up the Walls, The Tourists, they're just perfect songs. Brilliant. I've only become recently a massive fan of this album, and I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to try not to make it as long as the last review. Let's just have one last song on, but let's go. Okay, so this album was made in 1997, and Radiohead were just really, after they'd done Pablo Honey's at first, the Bends, which are doing some really cool, are doing a different type of rock. There's some songs which sound very, they don't sound grunge, but mile long, you know, great riff, great end to it. It's really clever. But Radiohead sort of ushered in a new era of rock with this album, and after grunge had ended, in my opinion, the last great grunge album was, I was just about to say Melancholy. That's not classed as grunge, is it? Nirvana, Super Unknown probably, or in utero, but Super Unknown's better than that. But in my opinion, Super Unknown was the last best grunge album. It was the last best grunge album. The last grunge album that was brilliant, Super Unknown by Soundgarden. And this just ushered in a new era of rock. This did. It has a mix of stuff, and it's great. Let's start with the first track, Airbag. A love song about an airbag. Very weird lyrics. The next world war, in a jackknife juggernaut, I'm born again. Weird writing. Is there any lyrics though? Oh, there is. Yeah, and the next, yes, I was right. In the neon signs, scrolling up and down, I'm born again. Weird lyrics. They don't really make much sense. And the chorus is in an interstellar burst, I'm back to save the universe. In the deep, deep sleep of the innocent, I'm bored again. I'm a fast German car. I'm amazed that I survived and the airbag saved my life. I actually wonder if he did write this song for an airbag. It starts off with a great crunch sound riff. Like one just playing. And if you do it live, he does it live. He scrapes the other strings before he goes to the low E string to start the riff. He actually scrapes them all, and it gives it a great crunch sound. The Radiohead just have their own sound. And it starts off with a cool verse of that riff, and then it just gets really electronic with like, with that type of music, which it sounds electronic, but it's not. You know, like industrially, like, you know, there's industrial bands like Nine Inch Nails and Bramstone, I suppose. They're not the only 2 industrial bands I've ever heard of. So there's bands like that, and they do industrial techno sound and stuff, but they're not like electro. It's similar to that, but it's nowhere near as heavy. Good song, decent writing. It's just extremely strange. Radio stuff is just weird. Very, very weird. But it starts off with a great riff. There's a really cool little solo halfway through the song. Great guitaring and very good rhythm as well. And I like the way he sings this a lot. He holds the notes. He holds each note for about 3 or 4 seconds. He holds in the next for a while. In World War, he holds them for like 3 seconds, some of the notes. It's very good. I like it a lot. And interesting song. It's just weird. But the next song is just when this album just kicks in. One of the best songs ever made, one of the best videos ever made. Paranoid Android. that name doesn't sound familiar to you, just get off my vid. I don't want you on my channel. I'm sorry. Paranoid Android is the definitive big Radiohead song in my opinion. It's not my favourite. It's up there for sure, top 10 probably. But gosh, is this song great? It's about 7 minutes and it just starts off with a little acoustic riff. It sounds like a nice little song. It's a great riff from Tom York. Genius riff. Very hard chords and finger picking that he does. It's extremely complicated. I've tried to learn it myself. I think I know the first doom 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 doom, and even I don't play it like him. So what does that tell you? It tells you that I'm not good enough to play like Tom York. Just superb. It's weird. He starts it off very slowly, at high pitch with weird lyrics. Oh, please, could you stop the noise? I'm trying to get some rest from all the unborn chicken voices in my head. I think he wrote that lyric when he was sort of in a hotel as people partying above him and that. Weird line. And then it just comes in echoing in the background. What's that? And then it keeps going for that riff and he changes it a bit. He goes up a fret or two, I think. And then it's just a great riff, great music, so well sung the song is, and just genius. I don't know how he thought of it. And the next bit is when I'm king, you will be first against the wall, which is, I think, a reference when they used to put people at the wall to shoot them, pretty sure. With your opinions, which are of no consequence at all. What's that? And then he holds it on a while, then it goes in doom doo 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 doo. It's great. Its ambition makes you look pretty ugly. Doo 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 doo. It's so hard not to sing it. Ambition makes you. It's awesome. That section's great, by the way. There's no Ian. The hell's Ian? There's no guitar. It's just bass on. And then it comes in with some guitar in, and great lyrics. Ambition makes you look very ugly. Kicking, squealing, Gucci little piggy. And it's you don't remember. And then it comes in with this boom, this guitar distortion, great. It's you don't remember. Why don't you remember my name? Off of his head, man. Why won't he remember my name? I guess he does. It's a great line. It's just going through. It's what does it go? It's awesome. I'm trying to remember it. The guitar. It is just brilliant. I love that section of the song. The song changes. It goes from the slow, easy-going section. I think, if I'm correct, each band member wrote a section of the song. It goes with this great section of the beginning, the first bit, slow bit, and it goes to the bit ambition makes it look very ugly bit. And then you don't remember and you remember my name bit, which gets heavier. And then there's a really cool little solo. I've just had a vid pop up, sorry. There's a really cool little solo, which I really enjoy. It's very fast speed strumming by Johnny Greenwood. And then it just goes down to really slow bits. That's the tone of it. I'm not going to sing, because I'm awful. It changes slow and it's immaculate. I love this song so much. Rain down, come on, rain down on me from a great height. Lyrics say, rain down, come on, rain down on me from great height. And then it's in the background. There's all that stuff going on. Who the hell started following me on Instagram? This Arab name pops up. Okay, and it just goes. It just fades out. It goes really. It sounds like Muse a bit. It's so much better than Muse. Muse, don't get me started. Don't know Muse, but I own 3 of their albums. They will be binned soon. Rain down, come on, rain down. Will be that bit. It's great. And in the background, it comes in with "That's it, sir, you're leaving." The dust and the screaming, the panic. God loves his children. It's "That's it, sir, you're leaving." The crackle of pigskin, the dust and the screaming, the yuppies networking, the panic, the vomit, the panic, the vomit. God loves his children. God loves his children. Yeah. Weird ending. It just goes back to and back into an awesome solo for about 1.5 minutes. It's a great song. It lasts about 7 minutes. I listen to it. It's just amazing. Next song, Subterranean Homesick Alien. It takes you out from a fairly heavy sounding start to the album with Airbag. It's not very heavy, but it's got a distorted tone to it. And so Paranoid Android, well, once you hit the 2 minute mark. 1.5, 2 minute mark. Next song, next 3 or 4 songs actually go out of that. Then we have Subterranean Homesick Alien, which I think is a cover of a Bob Dylan song. It's just a very psychedelic song. It's got it's a type of song you sit there just. It's a type of song you could imagine someone smoking weed to. I'm just gonna say it. It is that type of song. It's so psychedelic sound you could just zone out. This song would probably be classed as stoner rock, as you could just zone out to it. It's very just easy going. It's really echoey guitar effect, really wah sounding. It's really nice though. It's cool. It's hard to hear what he's saying. It's one of the only flaws of this album, but it is with every Radiohead album. It's his style of singing. It is hard to hear what he's saying, but once you listen to it sort of 6 or 7 times like me and looks up the lyrics, then you'll get there. But it's cool lyrics. I don't know if he wrote this, to be fair. So I don't know. It's the breath of the morning I keep forgetting, the smell of the warm summer air. I live in a town where you can't smell a thing. You watch your feet for cracks of the pavement. It's good. It's got weird echoey guitar, which I really like, but it's not a special song. If I was to pick my least favourite on the album, Fitter Happier than this. I do like Fitter Happier, but it's not a song. It's a Stephen Hawking voice. You know, as robot, how he speaks. That's what it is. Saying a bunch of words. And it's just great. But I wouldn't really class it as a song, really. It's just a stupid mess around. Good echoey guitar effect, good singing the chorus, it gets louder. Uptight, uptight. It's a good song, I like it. Good echoey effects and enjoyable. So, next song, exit music for a film, which was used for Romeo and Juliet, the movie, with Leonardo DiCaprio and I can't remember her name. Sorry. Very good film. It suits it perfectly. Nice slow acoustic song, just Tom on his acoustic until the very end. And he doesn't even use a plectrum, so he doesn't make it sound louder or heavier. I'm just going to sip my drink, by the way, my throat's getting dry. It's not Coke for once either. And it's good acoustic song, and it's just 5 or 6 chords. I know how to play it all. It's a capo on 2nd fret to make it sound a bit higher pitched. Uses thumb the whole way through it. It's a really nice little song. I love the way he sings it. It's got a bit of an echo to it. Wake from your dreams, the drying of your tears. Today we escape, we escape. It's great lyrics. The pack and get dressed before your father hears us, before all hell breaks loose. It fits Romeo and Juliet quite well. If you ever seen the film, you'll know what I mean. Chorus is great. Breathe, keep breathing. Don't lose your nerve. Breathe, keep breathing. I can't do this alone. And the second verse comes in. One thing that annoys me about Song Live, the second verse, there's pick scraping going up strings. And if you don't know what pick scraping is, basically, you have a guitar, you have the bridge at the bottom with the pickups, where they get a plectrum and scrape it up and down. It gives this cool little noise. Live, it is way too loud. It goes over his voice, and it annoys the hell out of me. I was watching it at Glastonbury, and not there, but on TV, and it bugged me. It's good. It's great though, but it bugged me. And the end, it just goes in with this great electronic sound. I can't explain it, but it's great. At the end of you can laugh, a spineless laugh. We hope your rules and wisdom choke you. Now we are one in everlasting peace. He holds that note for a while. Then he just keeps repeating, we hope that you choke, that you choke. Great song. I love it. It's a lovely acoustic song. I know how to play it all. I would play it. I honestly don't remember it that well. I know I can play it all, but I need to have the chord in front of me. I know it starts off with A minor and A. That's all I know. That's all I remember. And the next song, another slow song, it ushers you into with an electronic type ending as well. Not electronic, but main riff for it. It's, it's a little nice riff. Exit music is like. That's it. It's lovely song. I love it. Let Down, lovely sad song with amazing writing. Great lyric. It's clever because the first lyrics doesn't sound too great. Transport, motorways and tram lines starting and then stopping. Weird lyrics. It's a good little tone to the song at first. The way he sings it is beautiful, especially live. Taking off and landing, the emptiest of feelings, sentimental drivel, clinging on to battles. When it comes, it's so, so disappointing. The chorus is let down and hanging around, crushed like a bug in the ground, let down and hanging around. It's great writing. And then the second verse is brilliant. Shell smash, juices flowing, wings twitch, legs are going, don't get sentimental, it always ends up drivel. It's really good, it's clever writing, nothing I'd ever think of. It's one day I'm going to grow wings, chemical reaction, hysterical and useless, hysterical and let down. And it is brilliant, and it goes like that to about the third minute, and then just kicks, it's got that same little riff going, it's a different variation I think. Similar sound though, he doesn't sing, it's him going in the background, while Johnny does this little riff over it. And then it comes back in with you know where you are with, you know where you are with, floor collapses, floating, bouncing back, and one day you'll know where you are. It is a great, and he holds that note one day really long. Holds it for like 10 seconds probably. It's brilliant. It is so good, amazingly sung. They hadn't performed it in like 20 years until recently. 15 years or something, 20 maybe. It was a long time. This album was in 1997 now, so it can't be 20 years. Actually, it might have been early this year they performed it for the first time ever, I think. It's a lovely song, a great singing, and just really nice song. And the next song, Karma Place, big single of the album. Great acoustic song again, just nice chords and that, and Karma Police arrests this man, he talks in maths, he buzzes like a fridge, he's like a detuned radio. This next bit, Karma Police arrest this gal, a Hitler hairdo is making me feel ill. And we have crashed a party. It's great lyrics and lovely acoustic chords. Nice song again, I think just Tommy does this on his own live a lot of time. Chorus, this is what you get, this is what you get, this is what you get when you mess with us. Clever writing, it's a catchy one. The chords are very catchy, the song is. It gets in your head. And the end is great. I've given it all I can. It's not enough. I've given all I can. But we're still on the payroll. And then the end, it gets really good. It builds up a bit. And phew, for a minute there, I lost myself. And said to him, hold along those. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a very good song. The vid's great. I recommend watching it. But it's another great acoustic song. There's not too much to say about this one. Everyone knows a lot about it. And I think it's just sort of about possibly injustice and that sort of. I don't know. The Karma Place. Probably is this is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. It's probably about that, in my opinion. I'm not that sure. Tommy York, he's just a weird writer. Next song, Fitter Happier. This song is just a Stephen Hawking voice. It is. Fitter, happier, more productive, comfortable, not drinking too much, regular exercise at the gym 3 days a week, getting on better with your associate, employee, contemporaries at ease, eating well, no more microwave dinners and saturated fats, a patient, better driver, a safer car, baby smiling in backseat, sleeping well, no bad dreams, no paranoia, careful to all animals, never washing spiders down the plug hole, keeping contact with old friends, enjoy a drink now and then, will frequently check credit at mall or bank, holding the wall, favours for favours, fund but not in love, charity standing orders, on Sundays, Ring Road supermarket, no killing moths or putting boiling water on the ends, car wash also on Sundays, no longer afraid of the dark or midday shadows, nothing so ridiculously teenage and desperate, nothing so childish as a better pace, slower and more calculated, no chance of escape, now self-employed, concerned but powerless, an empowered and informed member of society, pragmatism not idealism, will not cry in public, less chance of illness, tyres that grip in the wet, shot of baby strapped in the back seat, a good memory, still cries at a good film, still kisses with saliva, no longer empty and frantic, like a cat tied to a stick, that's driven into frozen winter. The ability to laugh at weakness, calm, fitter, healthier, more productive, a pig in a cage on antibiotics, It's the best song ever. It's just a bunch. It literally is like a Stephen Hawking voice, robotic, just saying all those words. It's then this sad piano comes in the background. It's listen to it if you never have. Next song, Electroneer, and this song is great. It ushers in with a cowbell type thing. It comes in with this great westerny sounding riff on the high and B string. It sounds superb. I love it. The lyrics, I will stop at nothing, say the right things when electioneering, I trust I can rely on your vote. It's probably about politicians. So when I go forward, you go backwards. Whenever somewhere we will meet. It's cool. Probably is about that actually. Riot shields, voodoo economics, it's just business, cattle prod to the IMF. I trust I can rely on your vote. That's about politics for sure. He is, he's definitely Labour for sure. I'm saying that like it's a bad thing, it is to me. So I'm not going to start a political argument in the comments. Good song, great riff, cool little solo towards the end. Song in the background, it's a bit hard to hear what he's saying. It's like, oh, stop. It's something like that, a weird tone. It's very good though, I like it a lot. It's a great riff and superb. And one of the things that's really underrated about Radiohead, which I didn't mention, bassist is superb. You never hear him mentioned. He uses his fingers as well. And some songs are like How to the Thief, like Mixomatosis, superb bass line. And so a lot of their songs, if you watch him live, he's extremely good. But I don't know if it's just because the guitars are so loud. I mean, there's three guitarists, Johnny, Tom, Ed. You can't hear him that much, but he is brilliant when he shines and gets a chance. The next song, a creepy song, one of my favourites of all time, Climbing Up the Walls. I am the key to the lock in your house that keeps your toys in the basement. And if you get too far inside, you'll only see my reflection. That is a great lyric, that whole first bit. It's just boom, 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 boom. It's I'm trying to remember. It's great. It's just chord work mostly. With his, he got a really cool echo on his voice, and it's I am her face when she sleeps tonight. I am picking the ice. Do not cry out, hit the alarm. We are friends till we die. Either way you turn, I'll be there. Open up your skull, I'll be there. Climbing up the walls. A cool chorus, and it's just really cool sounding. Some little like violin type sound comes in the chorus. It sounds great. And the second verse is just great. His voice is amazing in this. The music is flawless, and it's always better on the outside. Crack of your waning smile. It says warning smile. If so, tuck the kids in safe tonight. Do not cry out, hit the panic, and shut the cupboard. Shut the eyes in the cupboard. This is written awfully. Lyrics are awful. You can't see a thing. There's loads of spelling errors as well. Good old illiterate Tom York. Tuck the kids in safe tonight. Shut the eyes in the cupboard. Do not cry out or hit the panic button. Hit the alarm. You'll get the loneliest feeling that either way you turn, I'll be there. Open up your skull, I'll be there, climbing up the walls. It's so creepy. I have no clue what that's about, but it is just great. I love it. I know how to play that song all the way through, and if this video gets to 5 likes, I'll do a cover of it. Not singing, don't worry. Just the chords. Next song. Great song, no surprises. Big single, video of just Tom in a astronaut helmet, and it's just him with water being filled up in it. And it's a very good song. It is a bit of a government song. Good lyrics though. It's sung very sadly. It's very slow and mopey. It's good though. It's weird though, because it's slow and mopey the way he sings it, but it's got that ice cream van style riff going over it. It's actually, if you see the guitarist live, the rhythm guitarist does the main riff, and he's doing like on a xylophone or something. It's very strange. A heart that fills up like a landfall, a job that slowly kills you, bruises that won't heal. You look so tired, unhappy. Bring down the government, they don't speak for us. Live, that got such a big cheer that. I'll take a quiet life, a handshake, some carbon monoxide, no alarms and no surprises. There's like a government song, really. You can tell, just like, lyrics. A job that slowly kills you, bring down the government, they don't speak for us, tired, unhappy. I'll take a quiet life and that, he's sick of the government, I think. With no alarms and no surprises. And the end, this is my final fit, my final bellyache with no alarms and no surprises. It's a very sort of sad, mopey song. With the video, it's very good, but it's like the riff doesn't make it depressing at all. And the end, such a pretty house, such a pretty garden, no alarms and no surprises. It's a nasty song to sing. It is a sad one, but it's the way it sings it's sad. The lyrics aren't particular, but it's a great song and just extremely enjoyable in my opinion. Love it. My dad's never liked that song, funnily enough. Next song, Lucky. This is a great song. Just chords again, an acoustic song, and then the electric guitar comes in fully at the chorus. And I'll bite a roll this time. I feel my luck could change. Kill me, Sarah, with love. Kill me again. It's going to be a glorious day. It's really good. And the chorus comes in with guitar and it's great. And pull me out of the air crash, pull me out of the lake. I'll be your superhero. We are standing on the edge. It's great. It's a good song. Well sung again. I can't really delve into lyrics much for this album, really, like I could in the Pumpkins. As Tom York, as much as I love his writing, try analysing it. It's not easy. The head of the state is called for me by name, but I don't have time for him. It's going to be a glorious day. A lot of this is politics, I think, in my opinion. He is English as well, but it's nice guitar, nice little acoustic guitar, and it comes in a bit electronically at the end. It's really cool. Great intermission at the end. There's a cool little echoey solo of a wire sound, and I love it. It's really cool artwork at the back here, by the way. They recently brought out a deluxe edition of the album called OK Not OK, which I downloaded on Deezer and listened to the exclusive songs that were never released. I promise it's superb. I recommend listening to that. Man of War, Lift, I promise, 3 new songs. Listen to all of them. They're brilliant. If you don't Radiohead, that is. If not, get off my channel, like I said. And yeah, there's loads of thank yous here. This is produced by the same guys, Kid A, and all their albums, I think. Nigel Goodrich. Yeah, there's loads of thanks here. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone famous that I recognise. I don't so far. I don't, I'm just curious if there's any famous people they're thanking. Last song, The Tourist. A lovely slow one, just to end the album on a nice chill. It's a lovely song. I know how to play with the chords to this. It's B, F. I'll try to play it. I can't make any promises. I'm standing up and it's bar chords. So it's a hard one. Okay. There's no strap for this. Very hard to play an acoustic standing up. There's no strap on this because it's not. I slapped for it. Good job, Martin Smith. But nice chill out song. It's really sort of slow and relaxing. And apparently it was written and Johnny looking outside loads of cars in a hotel, I think. It barks at no one else but me, like it's seen a ghost. I guess it's seen the sparks of flowing. No one else would know. I think that's like it's called a tourist, so he's probably away so much, I think. And sometimes I'll get so overcharged that's when you see the sparks. They ask where the hell I'm going at 1,000 feet per second. And the chorus is, hey man, slow down, idiot, slow down. It's a really cool song. It repeats itself like towards the end. It's lovely, great music, amazingly sung. And Tourist, my favourite songs on the album, my top 3 favourites and my top 3 least favourites. If I can get this stuff back in, here we go. By the way, great disc artwork, guys. Good job at that. I love the album cover though, it's really cool. Of Highway, and it says Lost Child on the top. I think someone from recently finally discovered what Highway that was. My 3 favourite songs are The Tourist, Climbing Up the Walls, and Paranoid Android. If I was going to pick a 4th, Electroneering probably. And my 3 least favourites would probably be Subterranean, Homesick Alien, Fitter Happy, as much as it's funny, it's not great, and Airbag probably. But it's an overall sound album. It's a 10 out of 10. It is superb, and I love every minute of this album. There's not a song that gets annoying or boring or just you get sick of. It is just... I need that. It is just honestly brilliant, and I highly recommend listening to this album. Guitaring's great, all these people on the instruments, everything sounds out. Even the bass at this moment, and if you took it away, you would notice, I know that much. And there's not much I can say about this album, apart from the fact it is a true masterpiece. It's a 10 out of 10. I love it, and it's perfect. I didn't have too much time to analyse about the lyrics in this review, unfortunately, because it is extremely hard if you want to analyse lyrics or Radiohead stuff. Kid A is just beyond challenging for that. But I'm actually planning on doing a series soon of reviewing every Radiohead album from beginning to end. It might not go in order of reviews because I'm doing a masterpiece review series. But I'm doing a new CD review series very soon for strange but enjoyable albums, where you'll see bands like Pink Floyd, Radiohead, Velvet Underground, White Stripes, some very unique bands. So you're going to see some cool stuff for that, and that'll be coming within the next week or so, a couple of those album reviews. And there'll be more masterpiece reviews coming soon. The next one, I think, will be The Smiths' The Queen is Dead. So thank you very much for watching, and please check out my other masterpiece reviews. I'll leave a link down to this album below on YouTube. Please listen to it. It is perfect. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye. Fitter, happier, more productive.